Hi, and a very warm welcome to Wellbeing Mission Control. I'm Greg Parry. I'm a wellbeing specialist, and I've got a great suggestion for you today. If you're really interested in developing a complete sense of well-being, it's time that you started to be kind to yourself. That's right. When I talk about being kind to yourself, it's easy to mistake that as being an excuse for self-indulgence. That's pretty typical in our culture. But what I'm suggesting is that you take a kinder, more gentle attitude to yourself, more forgiving, more understanding. Because a lot of us are framed by our early childhood experiences, and we often develop an attitude that we don't really deserve to have: kindness, gentleness, understanding. But the best place, the strongest place for that kind of foundation, for complete well-being, comes from you. It begins when you introduce kindness, gentleness, and understanding into your own life. Problem is, if you're waiting for others to deliver the kindness and gentleness and understanding that you're looking for, you might be waiting a long time, like all your life. We can't give this incredible responsibility to others. It has to come from ourselves. Well-being is not just a fancy concept to just distract us from the realities of life. It's a powerful, strong foundation to help us to become more resilient so we can face life's difficulties and life's traumas with more power to overcome the inevitable challenges that we face in life. And one of these foundational principles is being kind to yourself. I don't know if you've ever taken a moment to reflect on the kind of thoughts and feelings that you reserve for you, because most people tend to judge themselves quite harshly. It's funny, but sometimes when you listen to that little voice in your head, you sometimes hear a parent, and it isn't always a very kind voice. It's a critical voice. It's as if we're being judged. It's as if we're not living up to their expectations. And these little echoes live on in our hearts and minds. But I'm inviting you to take a different step today, to move in the direction of being more aware of how you think and feel about yourself. And smile. Be more understanding. Be more forgiving. Give yourself some space to grow and develop. Give yourself that essential space that you don't have to pretend to be perfect. You don't have to live up to the expectations of others, because often those expectations are impossible to fulfill anyway. There is no perfection in the human condition. But by being kinder to yourself, by removing all of those judgments that you've reserved mostly for yourself, you're going to find that that extends into other areas of your life. It'll have a huge impact on the way that you relate to others, because the way you feel about yourself is often projected into relationships with other people. So, if we have a serious mission in front of us, and that's about developing the concept of global well-being, a deeper, more complete sense of well-being for you, this is a great place to start. Make that choice today that you're going to be kind. It's not self-indulgence. It's about just being more understanding, more forgiving, less judgmental. And it's going to make a huge difference to your life. If you've got any comments, suggestions, questions, feel free to email me. You know my email is always open. My address is in the description below. But in the meantime, as you begin to feel that warm glow of self-acceptance, allow me to wish you a wonderful day.